welcome. This is Mr. D. I am your host. Yeah, I am your host this morning, and we're gonna talk about U.S. hypocrisy at its best. What does that mean? What does that mean? U.S. hypocrisy at its best. So, let's dive straight into the subject. And that'll take us to Google. Google. And there we will put, as we always do, breaking news. There we go. The House to vote on long delayed foreign bill, including Ukraine support. Now, these guys, they kind of put Ukraine at the top. Now, I'm going to tell you the top stories here. That's in U.S. House to vote on long delayed foreign aid bill, including Ukraine support. Well, they're not mentioning Israel, but it's there. Israel Iran attack damage seen uh, at airbase in Isfahan. Propaganda. What do GPs think of Richie Sunak's plan to strip them of signal power? Where are you going to get them? Nonsense. Thousands of people in Canary, oh God, thousands of people in Canary Island take to street calling for limit. That's Sky News now. The Telegraph, Sheila Braverman leads call for Met Chief Mark Rowley to quit. Yeah, just like she quitted. And then the Independent Trump tries to command the narrative. Now he can only sit in silence. Yeah, because the trial has started. So let's go back to our original story here. The U.S. House votes a long delayed foreign aid bill, including Ukraine. Nonsense. Utter nonsense. The reality is that U.S. has voted a bill to steal, hear me properly, to steal Russian money and pass it to Ukraine mafia government under the pretext that Ukraine will use it to defend itself. So let's dive into this article. And the article is from The Guardian, okay? Ukraine held component threatened to throw the Republican Party into disarray and endanger the speakership of Mike Johnson. So the U.S. House Representative will finally vote on Saturday on a series of aid bill, bringing an end to a month-long standoff in Congress, led mostly by Republicans who refused to support funding Ukraine ongoing military defense against Russia invasion. Now, So it looks like uh, it's the Republican that are holding back this. Yeah, it looks like it's the Republican who are holding back the aid that was supposed to be given to. Right, so I've got you a much better. Let's have a look at what is in the 95 billion foreign aid package passed by the House, right? So look at the 95 billion passed by the House on Saturday that will provide military aid to Ukraine and Israel. Yes, and Israel. That's important. Replenish U.S. weapon system and give humanitarian assistance to civilians in Gaza. Oh my days. You will give weapon to the guys to kill people, and then you will come there as a good Samaritan to help them after they've been bombed and they've had their limb chopped, their legs amputated. Right. Senate passage is expected this coming week. President Joe Biden has promised to sign the package as soon as he gets it. The broad spending breakdown about 61 billion for Ukraine replenishing US weapon stockpile. The overall amount provided to Ukraine for the purchase of weapon will be 13.8 billion. Ukraine will receive more than 9 billion of economic assistance in the form of forgivable loan. Yeah, this is how a country gets taken over. Foreign aid. Yeah, there is a cost for everything. About 26 billion for supporting 26 billion for supporting Israel. Oh yeah, Israel and providing humanitarian relief for people in Gaza. And they had to put that down to make it look good. I mean, come on, man. You giving money to a foreign country, a foreign government to kill and murder civilians. You're giving them money and then you're praising yourself for offering humanitarian aid to those who get bombed with the money that you've just given the oppressor. About 4 billion of that will be dedicated to replenishing Israel missile defense system. More than 9 billion of the total will go towards humanitarian assistance in Gaza amid the Israel Hamas war. It's not Israel Hamas war, it's Israel Palestine war. About 8 billion for helping US ally into the Indo-Pacific region and countering China. Yeah? You got to fight China on one side and fight Russia on the other one. More than 3.3 billion will go towards submarine infrastructure and development, with an additional 1.9 billion to replenish US weapons provided to Taiwan and other regional allies. So the United States has a way. So you've seen there how they've distributed the money. So here's where we see double hypocrisy. Hypocrisy at its best. So the woman, well, the allies, the puppets are receiving money. Eh, on one side, you've got Israel, who's the aggressor, just like Russia, or are they not? Israel, who is running a colonial enterprise in Palestine, oppressing people, denying them freedom, the most essential freedom, including the freedom to live a peaceful life, the freedom of speech, the freedom to choose their own leaders, the freedom of religion. They are oppressing them because they are Muslim. So whoever will come here and say that's not true, well, you just go in Israel and see if the Muslim Jew and the non-Muslim Jew have the same right. They don't. They simply don't. Now let's go back to this aid package. Money has been given 22 billion. No, it's not 22, it's 26 billion. 26 billion pound, billion dollars. That is a lot of money. And America is telling us that we can give this money to Israel, but we can't tell them to stop the war. We can't stop the war. We just incapable of doing this. We just powerless. We just, you know, we just weak. You're giving 26 billion. You're giving money to somebody. They have to listen to you. Right? It's only fair and normal. It's just logic, simple logic. Now you're gonna give money like this to someone. It's like someone is holding you hostage with a weapon to your head, saying, "If you don't give me the money, I'm gonna shoot you now." Daniel Gabrielo says, "As humanity, I hope every problem could be peaceful, ending without war." That will never. That will never happen. I mean, war has always been at the center of our civilization. For as long as people are driven by capitalism or greed, there will always be war. I want what you have. You don't want to give it to me. I have to find a way to destabilize you, and so that I can steal what I want. It says without war, of course, no one win and lose. Earth will broke in the end. Yeah, the earth would break in the end. I'm not too sure about the earth breaking in the end. It's gonna carry on regardless. So let's look closely at this one. On the principle, what is the principle here? Adding the aggressor on one side and aiding the victim on the other side. So United States of America defines Russia as Ukraine as the victim of Russia aggression. But you will expect them to define Israel as the victim of Palestinian aggression. Well, no, it's not the case. Actually, Israel is the perpetrator, is the oppressor, and is the colonial master. So we give money to the colonial master to go and dominate their slave, to go and dominate their colonial entities, to go and kill. It's a license to go and kill. And then we'll come with a little ambulance and say, oh, we're going to help the injured and the sick. Once they've been bombed, we'll come and help them. Someone is about to say, what the, what the F is going on here? But that is reality. And this is how business is carried out in that region. America has had a track story of doing exactly that, giving weapon to both sides, or simply giving weapon to somebody to slaughter the other one, and then going on the other side and playing the secularist, playing the how do you call it? Playing the helper, playing you know, the role of the savior. So it's like the arsonist becoming the firefighter. So you put the fire, you set the fire, and then you turn round, you come back there and extinguish the fire. And people will praise you for extinguishing the fire, perhaps not realizing that you are the one who set it up in the first place. So this is what we have. This is what we have, unfortunately. Right. What have I got here? Well, yeah, this is the reality here, the life that we live. 95 billion. And the money they have given to Ukraine actually is Russian money that has been stolen. The stolen money from Russia. Right. Daniel Gabriolo saying, do you think, how, do you think, Robert, the fact that we've got the accumulation of this conflict, this various conflicts that will lead to World War III? It has the potential uh, of getting us into a far major conflict. It has the potential, but we're still a little bit far away from that. We need more action, more reckless action to get us to that position. So let's say if Israel attacks Iran again, that would definitely start a wave of action that would be difficult to stop. So money has been stolen. The frozen assets from Russia, the frozen dollars, have been taken and given to Ukraine to fight us. Anyway, we'll see where that will get us. But bear in mind that Trump is coming. Bear in mind that Trump is coming. And Joe Biden is doing this right now, but Trump is coming. And things will change. Once Trump gets there, things will change. So let's know what you think in the comment section below. That was my take on this issue. US aid to Israel and Ukraine. What a contradiction. The debate will continue in the comment section below. I'll see you there. Take care and don't forget to subscribe and comment. Like and comment. Have a good weekend. Shall see you soon.